Hi everyone, it's Daniella and I'm so glad that you're here. So I am making another one of my new stacked pyramid junk journals. It is a smaller one and I figured I would show you as close to the beginning as I could as to what my mind is doing. I pushed all this out of the way to be nice and neat for you. How's it working? Okay, we are using awesome 49 to Market paper. This is just a sample of what these are tags, but pretty colors. And I already have out some things I'm going to use for the cover, but first you need to find a piece of cardboard. This is how I do it. This was a soft taco kit box. That's what it was. And awesome. So, and I cut it to the size, and we're making this guy smaller. This book is 5.5 by 7.5, but remember, we go front to back. We attach everything here to the back. So, the constant, this one cover is 5.5 wide by 7.5 long. And the biggest layer will be 5 by 7, which will fit very nicely in here, as you can see by that. So we're just doing this right now, and then we'll come back and start signature making and stuff, but I don't like leaving everybody without a video. And I was going to do a making things video, but I'm going to save that one while I'm doing this. So cut your box. Each one has to be 7.5 on the front, 7.5 on the back, 5.5, 5.5 with a spine that is more than an inch. This is, I think, 1 3/4 or something like that. And the stacks that we'll be making will be 5 3/4 by 7, 4 3/4 by 7, and 3 3/4 by 7. And those need to be folded, and we'll talk about that next time. So I had this silver cardstock, and my plan is to use, don't want to use as much of the purple, so I figured it would be good to put on the inside in here, flip it the other way, and this and another one would be cool on the front. On the front cover, it's got a little bit of purple still, so got those pieces put aside for the cover, and I cut the paper, and I taped 2 pieces together, and then left 1 inch and 1 inch, and whatever was left I cut, so I would have about 1 inch. They're crooked, but it's okay. And then I said, oh no, I better do a video or I'll go missing again. So here we are. So I taped the front of the box, put it down on all spots, and I did this part yesterday, so let's get going. It doesn't need to take all year. Here it is. My my tweezers. Okay, now you guys are just being mean. Come on. We're in a rush. People can't be kept waiting all day. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. So yeah, we'll get this guy down first. And thank you, Kane. And always go in from the middle if you can. let me pop this guy up because we like the sticky part, not the paper. This is what happens when I do movies. They take like 100 years when they really shouldn't. Thank you. Now you push in from the middle. Once you got that, you press your way to the out. And I like to use I have a little teeny brayer. Had it for a trillion years, as you could see. And I just like to, don't get on the sticky part. Okay, then now we can start taking this tape off of all the sides. Get it done. Okay, we have this piece. Move you. Move you. And you. Take it all off. All the tape. I try not to get it too much in the crease, the tape. Don't need any stuff getting sticky when I don't want it to be. I don't know what is going on with this. Sorry. You shut things off and then other things happen and set the phone off, right? And then your iPad starts ringing and you're like, what's going on? Or maybe it's just me. I don't know. So, forgot to finish this. Get it all off. And then press it down and then we're done. It's the quick and easy way to make a cover. So, and by the time you add your thick pattern papers and such, you will, your cover will be very thick. I keep saying so no. What I'm going to do is, I have a, now I'm looking for it. Oh, I see it. You guys all looking at the top of my head? Cool, you're not. But my hair looks good today. Okay. I'm jumping ahead. So let's do this first. Let's do the middle. Press the middle up first. And then press your way out. Press your way out and then take your brayer. So good. And take one of these. And make sure those little lines from the box, make sure that they stay nice, which I will do on both sides at the same time. Again, middle in, press it out, press it out, and press, press and press, or if you use a bone folder. I just like really getting it done. As I was saying, if you like this on the sides, then the creases from the box will stay nice for you, therefore making it much easier to open and close your pages, your covers. There we go. And what I did yesterday, what I did last night when I got this far, not this far, as far as it was this morning, what I like to do is I like to fold it over, right? I think I had it front down. Well, I guess it won't matter. And instead of, trying to squish it and all of that, I just put some things that aren't too heavy on it. Or maybe we could put this guy. If you just let it sit that way, I let it that way like overnight. If you let it sit like that, it'll quietly bend it so you don't rip your paper. I have not so fast making books that I can, I'm going to get upset about waiting overnight. Plenty of other things to do. And for the pretty papers that I showed you I was going to use, I'm going to use this tearing ruler. As you can see, it's all, so this way it'll be very uneven because the paper lends itself to being beautiful in its vintageness. So that's it for today. I hope it wasn't too long. I hope you want to come back and keep going with me because I'm excited for you to be here. And I thank you all so very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Stay awesome, everyone. Bye.